Alrighty to everybody. Oh. 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 Alrighty to sorry, chat, took a little bit. Sorry, I'm just like in a weird, I don't know, it's been weird. Konnichiwa everyone. Happy Friday. How is everyone doing today? Real quick. Teeth Okoidi, Tibari Okoidi. Thank you for re-upping the membership. Pios, thank you so much for re-upping the membership. Okoidi. Lemur, thank you for the gifted. Raylan, Okoidi, thank you for re-upping the membership. Lulu, thank you for the 5 gifted. And Yudia, Okoidi. Thank you for re-upping the memberships. Oh, have you had coffee yet? I'm actually, the slight delay was because I was going to get coffee. I have it now. It's a little hot. But yeah, I have coffee. Hope you're doing well. It's okay. My sleep schedule is completely whack and I have no idea how to fix it. I will say though, I'm kind of happy that I've been able to wake up in time before these streams for the most part, fairly consistently. I need to do more. I gotta force myself to do morning streams more. Maybe at some point it'll force me to get back to a good sleeping schedule. Sipping coffee and getting ready for the day. Let's go. Jen Jesus, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. Silver linings, yeah. What if you're still dreaming? I wouldn't be surprised. I've had pretty vivid dreams in the past before, and it's kind of wild sometimes. Like morning streams have been so amazing. If I could get to a part where I can do like every single day, I would love to, but I run out of things to talk about. Land the Delta, thank you for the membership. Oh my goodness, everyone's getting their 10 months milestones. That's so, my goodness, 10 months. Chat, we've been here for a year. It's wild. I can't think about this because like last year around this time, the boys and I were like in our Discord just being all like, oh man, have you been preparing? And then Ben will be like, no. And I'll be like, oh shoot. Flayon Haga, have you been preparing for your debuts? Hey, thank you so much for that membership. I remember a long time ago that like, what did we do? We were talking about like our debuts and kind of going through, and I was like sharing screenshots of the stuff. I like specifically remember something that Metal like mentioned that he didn't want to practice his debut too much, or else like the jokes would become too like repetitive, I guess, because you say the jokes each time you practice the debut, and then like at some point you kind of lose the punchline delivery, you just kind of like lose the train on it because you said it so long, you know. But like, I don't know, I remember those times. It was wild. I can't believe it was like a year ago. Boy, Okoidi. Love every moment with you, Cooks. Thank you. Thank you for giving the membership. Tamser, welcome back. Okoidi. This time last year, didn't know there was a just Shinri to come into my life. Thank you for sharing yourself with me. So glad to be quite love to hear it. Thank you. Mazivi, Okoidi. Closer to 1 year. Here's too many more to come. Right? Oh my goodness. I can't. It's so strange. Do you have any plans for your anniversary? Reacting to a debut as a classic? I might do that mostly because I don't really have a plan. We were thinking about it, and then like this was like a thing that we were thinking about before debut, like, oh, like what would anniversary look like? But then we found out that, like back then, this is like before some of the changes went through. Back then, it was kind of like we're not celebrating your anniversary. We're just kind of doing like lumping it all together with Tempest, or like HQ at that point. So we didn't really think about doing any big anniversary thing because we're like, let's just save our energy and come up with an idea with HQ together in July. July? Yeah, July. We haven't really planned too much. But now that we're all officially Tempest, it's like our official quote-unquote anniversary is also technically in July. Although I guess we'd be celebrating the 2-year anniversary because we celebrate the 1 year this July. So just gonna wing it. I think for myself, I don't think like Vanguard, like the group Vanguard doesn't quite exist anymore because we're all Tempest now. I don't think there's anything planned at the moment. I need to go talk to the boys, but we're getting kind of busy. This coming, like the first part of next year, 2024, is gonna get super busy for all of us. So I don't know if anyone's had time to like sit down and coordinate anything. But yeah, at least for myself, I'm probably just gonna go check out the VODs for my debut. I don't know, it's just gonna be cringe, isn't it? It's gonna, like, oh gosh, it's probably going to be cringe, but that's because I'm looking back at it with a year's worth of experience. But at the same time, it's like I should be nicer on like past me, because this is only a year ago, you know. Mr. V, hello, Cordy, thank you for reaping the membership. Debut lore. I think I've already talked enough about my debut lore. You know, was that your silhouette on the Expo trailer? I have no idea. If there was a silhouette of me there, someone took a candid photo of me not paying attention, and they just kind of used my silhouette, so I don't know. I wonder though. I feel like I've already talked about most of my debut stuff, like the behind the scenes. I think we talked a lot about it in like the first week after we debuted doing the Zatsus. So I'm not sure if I have any like new stories to tell. Alright, excuse me. I think like, I don't know, what's like the biggest story that we can share about debut? Like preparing for debut, practicing. I don't know, it was I don't know, in my head, like it seems like the usual course of things. Like meeting them was kind of interesting. I met Flayon and Haka first. Well, I think in true order, it was Haka, then Flayon, and then Bettel. But that was because Bettel was actually traveling for a little bit, so the day we got access to the Discord server, we weren't, he wasn't like online, he wasn't on his phone because he was on like a plane at that day. So first person I think I met was Haka, and then it was Flayon, and then I noticed that Haka and Flayon, they bounce each other's energies off very well. And then Bettel arrived and it just got very loud and noisy. How did you feel when you got accepted to HOLOSTARS? I already talked about this a long time ago. I don't know. See, okay, wait, check. As a slight aside, can I say something real quick? As a slight aside, I want to say, like, what my head thinks about the first time I got accepted into HOLOSTARS. But at the same time, I also know that I already answered this exact same question like a year ago. And someone's gonna compare, like, oh, is Shinri's answer consistent between the two? And like, I honestly don't remember what I said back then, other than just getting like really stoked and not being able to tell anyone because you're not supposed to tell anyone. So it's kind of like really excited, and it's kind of like just sitting there vibrating in like, no way, this can't be right. And then looking at the email multiple times But yeah, I don't know. I think that's that's what would happen. Just a rehash, yeah. I think they're pretty good at vibing with peeps, especially with Hakka, because it could be so outgoing. Yeah. How about how you get into HOLOSTARS? I want the advice for my future job if I had to write a resume for a company like that. Oh, I mean, the 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 way you get in is to put in an application. For HOLOSTARS specifically, I know that the applications are like they're always open. I don't know what it's called, just like constant, just open application. I forget. One of those. I don't know. It's not a rolling application because that's a different term for something else. But no, it's like open, so you can just go ahead and apply. Make sure you fill it out with as much information. Do a lot of thinking about the questions that they ask, because the questions will be some of the first things that they'll see from you before they even watch your tape, I believe. So put a lot of thought into it. Don't just kind of be like, well, I see other people doing it, so I want to do it too. You know, think about, you know, where your strengths are, where your talents are, what you can bring to the like content creation sphere and all that. One thing that I would say is, I know there's this kind of a feeling that you have to create something completely unique and original, and no, you do not have to. Just pick one thing that you do that other people also do, and then just do it your way. There's no need to try to reinvent the wheel when it comes to content creation. You don't have to be like, I bring something new that's never before seen and here in HOLOLIVE Productions. It doesn't have to be that extreme. It can just be like, you know, something simple like, oh, you know, I'm super passionate about this arts and craft, and I have all these stories to tell, and I love organizing these like events about, you know, this craft. And you know, I'm not the world's the best crocheter or whatever, but I have a passion for it that I'd love to share. You know, it can be like that. So Are you nervous about beating the boys? Mostly, but because my brain has been ruined by gacha games, I can't unhear or I guess I can't unconceptualize meeting strangers as like gacha pulls. So like in my mind, I was like, I don't know who they are, but I hope they're a 5-star at the very least. Like at the very least, or like ultra rare, like SSR plus or whatever, right? Like that's in my head, you know, because like I don't know, like we were just meeting people, and then like the idea that like you are now going to meet up with the boys who you will be hanging out with for a year, you know, or more, and we're here at the year, right? It's like, oh gosh, like I hope my squad mates are like at least decent pulls, you know, like because I don't know what a decent pull is in my mind, but I hope, you know, like I hope we mesh very well. I hope we can talk about things, be open, and like just have a common understanding of what our goal is, you know, like expectations and obligations and all that. Like I just wanted everyone to be on the same page at least. And yeah, I would say that they were all 5-star pulls. Yeah. Having kids is the ultra gacha pull. Oh no. Oh my god. No, never tell your children. Oh no. What's the rate? What's the pull rate on, I don't know, like a really smart kid who is able to do well on the SATs or whatever? Oh no, all common. Oh jeez. I hope it's not one of those like every 10 pulls is a guaranteed 4-star or something like that, you know? Oh my gosh. Speaking of gacha games, I've been playing Reverse 1999, and oh my god, I love it so much. It's like, I don't know, there's something about it. Like, it's not a long game to play. It like, you have a very limited stamina, And it does something weird that I don't know if I actually like or not. Every time you level up, every other level, you don't actually get a boost to your stamina. You just fill up your stamina, like by 100 points. So you get like one free 4x like repeat, and then that's it. But like aside from that, like it's really pretty. The aesthetics are just gorgeous. I love Reverse 2. Started playing one day, casually left the game. Right? I feel like it's low commitment enough that it's really easy to kind of get into. Because I only need to play maybe like 10 minutes a day. Maybe like 20 minutes, I think. If it's like an event. But you can pick it up and play it real fast and then like be done with it. Or you can like, you know, spend the time to just kind of admire the visuals. It doesn't feel like you have to be grinding. It doesn't feel like you have to keep playing it, you know? Oh my goodness. What are your thoughts on Epic 7? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't try it out as much as I thought I would. I played a little bit at the beginning. That was like a while ago when I asked for like recommendations of mobile games. Do you play FGO? No, I haven't played FGO. Yeah, the art in Reverse 1999 is gorgeous. It doesn't have dailies. It does, but you can finish them really quickly. In like under 30 minutes. So like, the fact that you can get it done really quickly is actually very appealing to me. I had this weird realization that while I do enjoy games like Genshin, where you just kind of play, like when you run out of things to do, like your dailies, you finish the dailies, you can still play it, right? So I've had those ideas of like, you know, I want another game where I can just kind of keep playing it, right? And I thought that I would not like Reverse 1999 because it was such a short game, like daily. I mean, like you finished everything that you need to do in 30 minutes, and then you don't really need to do anything again. In fact, you probably can't because stamina recharges so slowly. But it's been like a super low commitment, so it's easy to come back to. Think you like FGO lore? Oh, I hear a lot about it, but I don't know if I could pick up another mobile game. It's good enough, yeah. Some people hate the localization, people barely notice translation problems. I've seen like typos and spelling mistakes, and I think like even one of the big like some of the titles in the big title cards have really weird obvious mistakes. But like it's fine. I think it doesn't like, it's weird, and I don't think it'll be changed because they have the recordings for it all, and like people have already done voiceover for it. But I don't know. I don't let it detract me too much. I've seen like so many bad things already. Been playing for like 3 to 4 years now. Oh, absurdly generous. Grab it a lore. Quite grandy. Unlike Genshin, all equal chance. Ooh. Didn't Bill's mama make art for FGO? I think all of our mamas made art for FGO. I think that was a meme. I forget who told us that. I think it was Magni. Like one of the boys I think mentioned it, was all like, "Hey, did anyone else notice that all of our mamas are like FGO artists?" And I'm like, "What?" And we checked and we're like, "Oh my god, that's right. It is true. All of our mamas are FGO artists." It's like, what a coincidence. Like, it's such a coincidence that it feels like it's not a coincidence. What was it? Like Fate Grand Order, right? Yeah. But it was like, wait, why? How? This is, huh? I don't know who made the decision for that, but I guess that's how it turned out. It's a random statement, but you kind of laugh like a dad. I get told that quite a lot. To be completely honest, I get told that quite a lot. Maybe someone in Cover Corporation just really likes FGO. Who knows? It's a very good thing in my opinion. First time watching your stream. Hello. Konnichiwa. If I recall correctly, the audition does promote working with well-known artists or something like that. That's true. I don't know if it's working with. It just kind of, I don't know, there really isn't much working with. The art mama does most of the work there. And oh, I went to go pull. I don't know if this is a story that's relatable, but like in Reverse 1999, there's a new banner for Tooth Fairy. She's one of the new units in the game. Apparently supposed to be one of the best healers. So I went to go pull for Tooth Fairy. And then I got like another 6-star from another banner that had already finished. And I was like, what? How did I lose a 30-30 or the 50-50 on this one? With the banner from the previous banner, like of all the ones. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I pulled a Sotheby. Yeah. What game? Reverse 1999. The aesthetics are so good. I love it. I just love everyone's outfits. I love the vibes, like the music, the soundtrack. There's a couple of things I see and like I love this overall, like the feeling, the atmosphere, the environment. Oh, it's so nice. Also, I love rain, and apparently it's like raining like 90% of the time. So giving gacha all according to design. That's the thing though. I've been free to play. I've only spent money on the battle pass because it's like $5 every 3 months, I think, or every like 2.5 months. So it's just the battle pass and then nothing else. Everything else has been free to play. It's been pretty good though. Forget Me Not from Reverse 1999. I don't know if Forget Me Not's design. What's the game about? Oh, basically the TLDR is in 1990 or like in the current time, and if a natural phenomenon called the storm has occurred that is reversing time, and the way that it appears, it appears in the form of rain that is reversed. So it's rain that falls from the ground to the sky. And it's basically just rainfall but reverse, and then as the storm touches everything, it wipes them out from history. And the goal is basically figure out what is the storm, what's causing it, and how to reverse the storm, because if you touch it, you get wiped from history and time flows backwards. So you have to find a way to stop it. Also, there are like people who are called like oh no, I forgot the term. There's this arcanists, I think. They're like a special type of people. We don't really know exactly why, but they're not affected by the storm. And your character is one of the arcanists who's able to basically survive the storm and not be wiped out from history. So, yeah. It's like an inverted Death Stranding where rain speeds up time. Man. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I wanna play Death Stranding, but I hear it's more of a movie than an actual game. So glad you got Sotheby. She's so cute. I love Sotheby. Sotheby's like one of my favorite, like what would I say? Class archetypes. Like damage over time and healing over time. I love those. I just love like stackable status effects. It's really nice. And the fact that Sotheby's entire kit revolves around either stacking poison or stacking heals. Oh my god, I love it. I love damage over time. I love dots. Funny that you talk about that pull once and got Tooth Fairy. Let's go. Got that Tooth Fairy. The leveling, the grind is pretty bad though, I'm gonna be honest. The level up characters. More movie than the game. Yeah. DOT build is hard to do. That's why I like it. I like it. Okay, so my favorite type of archetype would be something like super tanky. Like tons of armor, tons of like magic resist, lots of health regen, and then just damage over time. I think like that stall factor is kind of nice. I don't know, it's just the feeling of being invincible is really fun, you know? like taking no damage and then slowly just like whittling away other people's health. I like that idea. I don't know when this happened. A long time ago. A long time ago. I used to be all about like the flashy stuff. Like I used to be a COD boy. Call of Duty. I told this story about how I was playing COD and I was like so into it that I'd be playing it despite the fact that my house was on fire and the fire alarm was going off. I just opened the window so the smoke would go out, but then like I would crouch down to see underneath the smoke so I could still see the TV screen. You know, I used to be that. Like, it was... Yeah, not the fish. Call of Duty. I used to play Call of Duty, and I used to be one of those like sweaty Call of Duty players, you know? And I don't know, like at some point it changed and it went from I want to be in the spotlight to I just want to play tank or support. And since then, it's basically just been that in every single game. Like it doesn't matter what game I play, it always ends up being either playing tank, bruiser, if the game has it, or support. Bro, mature? Nah, I don't know if it's mature. Maybe it just got like tired. I don't know. Like, oh gosh, Skyrim. I used to play Skyrim as the stealthy ninja magical illusionist archer. The one that everyone plays, you know, the one where it's all just maximum sneak attacks and you try to like crouch down, you stay hidden and undetected the entire time, you know? That's what I used to play as. Now I'm just tired and I just go like full on melee builds because I just want to go and punch, you know, people. I had this idea to do like a Captain America build where you put everything into the shield and like your shield skills. So you get a lot of enchantments, so you make your light armor really tough and give yourself a lot of stamina so you can run around, right? And then you go around, you just got a shield, put in a whole bunch of points into all your shield skills so that you can block anything, and then you just punch people. And I had so much fun just playing silly stuff like that. Oh my god, it's going to be a Maple Hambofuri. I only know that, okay, yes, but only because I know it from the memes. I know of Bofuri from the memes. But yeah. It's sometimes just quicker to smash things than sneak around. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, I guess for me, I just got impatient. Support player all the way, watching from the back, people mess up and swoop in to save the day. The idea of being jack of all trade, master of none. Ideally, like to play solo. I can see that. Do you play any MMOs currently? No. I wish I did. I don't have that drive to play an MMO anymore. I remember a long time ago, like 2010? During the big rush when everyone had... No, it was a little bit earlier than 2010. Chat, does anyone remember like the big rush of those Eastern MMOs? Like I used to hop from MMO to MMO so quickly. There was like I used to play Mabi no Yi. I used to play Fly for Fun, but they changed for fun to acronyms as Fly FF. So there's that. Gracie, Okoidi. Thank you for being with that much at 10 months. Let's go. You can only count this high. Good luck after this. Thank you. There's a lot of Korean MMOs, right? It was Fliff. Yeah, Ragnarok Online was another one of those things. Mabi no Ki was one. What else was there? Fiesta Online. That was weird. Elsword? Oh, that's right, Elsword. Wait, Grand Chase? There's that one too. Oh my goodness. I think Grand Chase is still around. I think I saw it on Steam once, like a couple of months ago. Yeah, like I used to play all of those way back in the day, and I would keep jumping from back and forth those. Man, what was another one? I think Guild Wars. Guild Wars 2 was a little later. No, yeah, this was just Guild Wars 1. Grand Chase is mobile gacha now. No, not the mobile gacha. Elsewhere went absurdly paid away, which breaks my heart. That's the thing, isn't it? It turns out, like, oh wait, I probably can't say this. But there are like certain publishers, I'll just say, that are notorious for kind of sabotaging their own game success. It's the nicest way I could put it. So like every now and then I'll see a new game and I'll be like, whoa, this game looks really cool. I want to try it, and then I'll see the publisher and I'm like, oh, oof, big oof. I don't wanna play it now. You know. Akiko, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you for the sushi raid. Hope you're having a good day so far. Happy Friday. Yeah, I can't say. I'm not gonna say which one specifically. I'm not saying. I can't. No, as a member of HOLOSTARS here, I can't say. But I will say, chat understands. Chat knows. El Jefe Grande, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. I got some hearts in chat for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, man. Used to play Melvin Nuggets like a kid in my younger years. Then I switched to computer and they can't run it. No. The games in my mind don't quite live up anymore. They have a charm of being like a pre-2010s graphics games, but in my mind, they looked so good. It's like Ocarina of Time. Chat, does anyone remember playing Ocarina of Time for the first time? I could like literally visualize the individual blades of grass in Hyrule Field, like the way the stone, the rock texture on the mountain and everything, right? And then I go back now and it's like, oh, is that what it looked like? Really? No way. I remember it looking so much better. And I don't know, like some part of it's like I see it, it's like, it's really like I can count the polygons, you know? Still not bad considering how old it is. It definitely still has a huge benefit to it, like there's a little nostalgia boost to it. Absolutely. It's better on CRT TVs. Is it? I remember hearing about pixel games. Like not like the old school pixel games, not like 3D ones, but like the flat 2D pixel ones, and how they were designed to be displayed on a CRT monitor. So when you look at the actual pixels, it looks a little different than you're used to because they were designed to be seen through the filter of a CRT monitor. Same logic applies to 3D. Oh, old games do look better because they make up for the quality in production. I wonder if there's a way to like add that filter on, you know? I wonder if that's a thing, because I've seen some people, what was it? I think it was Silent Hill, when they made the remastered versions. They complained about how clean the graphics was because Silent Hill on the CRT or the original PlayStation 1 was very different. The aesthetic of it looked different because of the filter compared to like the crystal clear image we get nowadays with the remastered. They removed the fog. Yeah, I've heard that's like a big issue there too, because the fog was supposed to add that layer of unknown and eeriness because you couldn't see. And then once they got rid of it, it was just kind of a bland town. I think emulators have a CRT filter. Oh, if you're able to use one, all the power to you. Yeah. People make it HD instead of completely remaking it with new tech. It looks so bad. I can understand why they don't remake it though. There's been a lot of talk for people wanting to see old games remade. I don't know if the market is there though. I think a lot of it is nostalgia. So that was because it couldn't render it all at once, but ended up adding to the atmosphere. Yeah. CRT is the TV tech. Oh, the monster's no longer a mystery effect, man. I don't know what about it is so prevalent. Maybe that's because my brain is constantly on the monster's no longer a mystery. coffee is very nice, chat. It's kind of, I didn't let my water boil all the way, so it's kind of dry, or not dry, it's like lukewarm, but it's still pretty good. Hello, thank you so much for the super chat. Damn, bro, you have a nice voice, girl. Instant sub, thank you. Thank you. It's all natural, I guess. I don't know. The water's dry. My brain, it's morning, chat. The coffee hasn't kicked in yet. I'm still drinking the caffeine. I'm waiting for it to kick into my system properly. Do you own any CRTs? In the past, yeah. I hated it. I remember just how much of an effort it was to move monitors around. Like, the very first time I moved out of my apartment, I mean, not an apartment, the very first time I moved out of my parents' home to go be a run-in on my own at Ronin University, I remember how difficult it was carrying up a CRT monitor. And like back then, LCD monitors were coming out, and it was like oh, there's new technology here. We finally can carry around a monitor that's like 5-8 pounds instead of 20 to 30, you know? They're too light right now. I find that they're pretty, like, okay. I think I enjoy it. I definitely get the sense that they're more fragile. Definitely. But once you have them on the mount, or once you have them on a stand, you're not really touching them too much, so they should be safe. You're having old man story time. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's just nostalgia. Think about the 90s. Man, LCDs were legendary, like handhelds with backlighting. Frights. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, chat, hold up. This reminds me. It wasn't last night, but a little while back, a couple of months ago, I think. I fell down the rabbit hole again. And does anyone remember the aesthetics of like the 90s and early 2000s? Like the late 90s and early, like super early 2000s, like the bubbly kind of, if you think about like IMAX, you know, like they're basically like a CRT monitor, but they have that like blue, green, orange kind of like color onto it, right? That aesthetic apparently has a very specific name. It's called Frutiger Aero. And, or it's not like, is it called that? Or is it just like a term that's being used for it? But yeah, like Frutiger Aero. It was, we finally put a name to it, but I've been like watching all the YouTube videos I can on it, and it looks so nice. I don't know. I've been watching the videos, doing a deep turn. Yeah, it's called, hang on, let me type it in. Frutiger Aero. Like that. It's called Frutiger Aero. And like, I want everyone, all the kois, like if you have the chance, go just Google it right now. It looks so crisp. It looks so clean. There's like splashes of water, there's bubbles, there's random floating fish in there, and you know, just stuff. Like it's like fresh. It looks so nice, you know? I love the aesthetic, right? I've seen the term somewhere. Yeah. It was very popular around the turn of the century, like in the early 2000s. Remember all the windows background look like that? Yeah, getting detergent vibes. Okay, fine, true, detergent vibes, absolutely. But it's like clean, it's crisp, it's fresh, you know? Man, I saw that, and I know it doesn't make sense for the aesthetic to ever come back, but I want it to. It was such a nostalgic aesthetic, you know? Jen, thank you for stopping by, or thank you so much for reading the show. Okay, sorry, my brain's not working right now. Stopping in before work. Have a good day. Happy 10 months. Let's go. Great. Shinri casually outing chat's age. I feel that we're all kind of in the same age group, majority-wise. We're all like around the 30s. Yeah, do not eat Tide Pods. Please do not eat Tide Pods. Of course, the fish with love water is the... would you have a pet koi fish? I hear they're really difficult to take care of, but if I had the opportunity and the space, yes. 30s gang rise up, but slowly because our backs are achy now. The translucent colored game controllers, yeah, those two. It's really nice. I miss it. And like the Xbox menus with the little colors and little inserts and the little bubbly buttons and everything. Oh man, I miss those. And the fact is, I don't believe it's gonna ever come back. I kind of agree with a lot of the points that were told in those video essays, that it's really a relic of its time, but I'm gonna be so sad because it was around for such a brief period. It was around for maybe like 10 years tops, you know, like less than 10 years. I like 7 years or so, right? But it appeared, and then we all grew up with it, and now it's gone and it will never come back. And I feel that people will be missing out, you know? Vander, thank you for the super chat. We heard of a game, Coral Islands, like farming dating game, 28 romance options, 2 marriageable mermaids. Ooh. I think I've seen it on the Steam page, but I've not played it before. I'll check it out, see if we can get perms for it. Thank you for the recommendation. Amethyst Tempesta, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Get some hearts in chat for Amethyst and the gifted memberships. Do you have any physical game copies you collect? I only collect physical games for consoles. On PC, it's I just usually just go to digital. I just go digital on the PC. I played Summer of 58. I have. Did you watch the Game Awards last night? Kind of. I don't really do awards. Like, I don't really pay attention to it. I don't really care for it, to be completely honest. So I had like a stream on in the side, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. It was mostly just to see if there's any like news or announcements on like trailers or stuff like that. Missed the PS2 era. Oh, wait, hold up. Actually, speaking about that, chat, I got an update. I teased it out. I like mentioned it in a tweet a little while back, but or like tweet yesterday. I have a small update. As I mentioned a while back, I had commissioned a 3D model for VR chat, and I got an update back from it, and it looks really good. I can't show you anything. Well, no, here, let me show you. I can show you exactly what it looks like. Imagine this, but in 3D. There you go. So, so that's what it looks like. I just commissioned like a VR chat model of me, but in 3D. So that's what it looks like. I can't show you the actual thing though, not yet, not until it's done. But maybe like progress pics I could share a few, and I have like a few ready to go. So I think for membership coins, you'll be able to see one or like a post about it right after the stream. Enticing Thorn, hello. But we need to know, do you got the booty? You'll have to see. You'll have to see. The big guy standing emote energy. Oh no, I can't help it though. How would you rate your 3D cake? I would say that the same thing I said in the Discord message. Shadows are very generous. It looks really good though. It looks really good though. I can't wait to use it. It's not like a big event thing or whatever. Chad already knows that I'm not really the type to make events or big show things. So as soon as I get it, I'm probably just gonna take the weekend to figure out how to import it properly into all my stuff, and then just randomly, casually just do a stream. I need to get better at doing these events and like hype up things. I don't know though. My brain doesn't work that way, so it's hard for me to treat things as events. Really exciting. Yeah, I hope it's fun. Like the things that we can do in VR. Panda, thank you for the super chat. Heard that join members now to see the no, not no need to. It's just like a teaser anyway. The full 3D model, I'll show it off when it's like fully finished. It's almost done though. VR model, yeah, 3D Shinri. I need to figure out how to do full body tracking and get that all set up too. But I think I'll just do like regular hand tracking, the finger stuff with the valve index and the head, and then we'll figure out full body later. Realized something about the 2000s and never got to the TV promotions, got DVD boxes. You would press it for calling in. Always want to do that, but never got the time. And now we'll never be able to. We won't be able to experience those anymore. Sad times. I wanted to drink Orbeez. I've heard so much about it, but I've never actually had them. Oh, Sobe. The drinks, like the flavored drinks, Sobe bottles, those aren't a thing anymore. I'm really sad. I really like the pink daiquiri and the pina colada version. Flavors. I want to try those again. I miss those. Sobe is back, but different. Right? They're not. It's not the same. It's not the same. Orbeez and drinks. No, not like boba. Like the original ones in the bottles. You know, the glowing balls. Yeah, those. The drinkable ones. Yeah. Oh wait, no, Orbits. No, Orbeez are. Yeah, Orbeez are the water, the gel balls. No, like there's just so many foods I want to try. You know, I just want to get a taste of like that time again, right? Rowan, thank you for the super chat. Glad to catch up live today. So a really good fun game recommend for you, but if I say it here, I might forget. So leave it in the comments by the week for 2024 Holo Pro Expo meet and greet. Yeah, get somebody with a super chat. Thank you. Speaking of, yes, there is a meet and greet for Holo Pro Expo 2024. I don't know too much about it. I don't know too much about it. I think you have to buy a ticket to it, and then you have to also buy a ticket to the meet and greet itself. So I don't know when they go live, but there is a meet and greet option there. So if anyone is able to come out, I would love to be able to see you all out there. Yeah. I know it is a very big commitment though, so do not worry. I have a plan. I have a thing. I'm working with Beta Chat right now. It's so far away. It is. It really is far away. But yeah, I do have a plan. Yeah. Do not worry though. It's a thing. I thought it was gonna be simple, but I told Manachan about this, and Manachan's like, okay, I'll go talk to staff and be like, oh wait, we had to talk to staff about this one. So hopefully it goes well, but we'll have to see. Yeah. Heading to Japan near the time here, but I'm leaving just as the expo opens. No, it's a work event in Japan, so I can't extend even though I want to. Oh no, that's really rough. Hope you're at least able to catch some of the brochures and flyers and take some souvenirs that way. One day, one in spirit. The tickets to the con are raffle based too. Man, it must be so difficult trying to get a ticket for that. I can only imagine how big it is. I've actually never been. Do you have a favorite novel or book you've read? My favorite book? I haven't read a book in so long. Probably, what's a good book that I read a long time ago? Terry Pratchett's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's a good one. That's pretty great. I love the sense of humor in that one. But if I had to pick one book, I think it's probably going to be the Phantom Tollbooth that I read from my childhood. Because that's like one of the few books, or it's one of the few stories that I've read that has constantly come back in my brain or my mind as like dreams, just because of how whimsical the world was. I really enjoyed Phantom Tollbooth. It's been a long time since I read it though, so I don't remember anything about it. But like the wordplay, I thought was really fun because like oh, I don't know, just because I was like learning English back then, you know, so it's really interesting. The officially Discworld books. Ooh, I've not read those. Are you privy to vampire stories? No, not really. I don't think I actually know any vampire story. I don't think I like read the original Dracula or whatever. I hear it's not what you expect, that it's actually told in first person letters as opposed to like a narrative. So maybe. Oh, Douglas Adams, that's right. Terry Pratchett was someone else. My brain. I can't. My brain, chat. There are people in like clusters in my brain, and if they're close enough, my brain just grabs one. Because Douglas Adams and Terry Pratchett are like somewhere in the same brain cluster regions. Your ESL? I mean, technically, I suppose. But no, I learned English since I was like 5, 6, 7, when I was very young. So technically ESL, yes, but then like the majority of my adult life, I've spoken English. Brain cells take a while to load. I'm still like EP mode right now. I still just want to go back to bed. My bed is warm. My comforter is soft. I want to bundle up and just roll around and then just pass out again. Never owned the PSP. No, sadly. I wanted to. I wanted to own the PSP and the Vita, but it's mostly because the games looked really cool. Like, what was it? The Final Fantasy game, the fighting game. I saw that. I was like, oh, that looks cool. I think the outfits are badass. And I wanted to play those. I remember being super jealous because one of my friends had a DS and they were playing Shonen Jump. This Super Smash Bros. Melee, the brawler one, the brawler game, but with Shonen Jump characters. I remember those. Yeah, Dissidia, that one, that too. I wanted to play all these, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. And then I just never got to play them, and now I don't think I'll ever get the chance to. Just thinking about all those games that we'll probably never be able to play because, you know, they stopped making the cartridges, or like the eShop is gone for the 3DS. Sad times. 3 a.m. here, but I should really sleep. Finally have a chance to work on things. Oh no. I'll be able to get enough work done though. Sleep is good though, so if you need to get some sleep, please do so. City was amazing. But the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings? Oh, I think the longest book that I read was I don't think I actually read the Lord of the Rings series. I think I only watched the movies. I remember reading the Harry Potter series back then. All of it was like a thing that my friends and I. And then like since then, I don't think I've ever gotten into like a book like current events book. Have you ever read Art of War? I have read Art of War. I don't understand any of it though. I'm not sure if they're really applicable unless you abstract them a bit too much. In which case, I guess you're just kind of making up your own like meanings. But I don't know. I remember reading a long time ago because I thought it was really cool, and then just realized I had no idea where to apply this in real life because I was such a baby back then. You gotta read Lord of the Rings one of these days. Have you heard of The World Ends With You? Oh, I had a moment. I had such a bad phase with The World Ends With You where I just wanted to, like, I legitimately for maybe 5 months back then, like I think it was college for me, at Rhoden University, for like 5 months having played it, and then after I played it, I just really wanted to buy a button machine so I can make those little button pins and turn everything into, like, I wanted to like make the pin badges things from the game, and like I was this close. I was like so close to shelling out, what was it, like $450 for one of those button pin press badge things. What are those machines called? button presses or something like that. Like I really wanted one because they looked so cool. And what I would end up doing is I would go around like collecting buttons and pins from like all my university like student organizations and just like displaying them on my bike. I had like an Ita bag-esque thing, but it was really bad. Like I just could not get it out of my system for quite a while. Man, they're expensive. Yeah, button presses, they're super pricey. They look really cool. And I have had, like, I've seen a lot of my friends do that because all of my friends are artists. And for like cons and conventions, they'll like have a whole bunch of those like buttons materials for it. Do you still have that? No, I never ended up buying it. I managed to talk myself out of it because I knew that at some point my obsession with the game would whittle away, and I would be really sad just having a button press that I really didn't do anything with. Give me just a bit, chat. Wait, there we go. Selling and pressing those a lot. Yeah, been using a lot of for fun times back in the con days. Amen to hyperfixations. I find that I worry that my brain has been kind of addled by content creation. My hyperfixation, I can't seem to find a hyperfixation anymore. I want to find a hyperfixation again, but I haven't been able to find one, and it feels weird. I've become more and more non-committal to things, and I don't know where it's come from, but I want to get back into a game, you know? Honestly, why I don't buy badges anymore. I'll buy them if I think the art's cute. That's such control over temptation. Most of it was just kind of like logic getting, like for me it had to be logic. Like I can't afford this, or even if I can't afford it right now, in like 3 months I won't want it anymore, and then I'll have to deal with a thing, you know. I want to get okay, so my hyperfixation, the reason why I want another hyperfixation is I remember that feeling of drive, of coming home and being all like, I want to work on this thing. I want to keep working on this thing. I want that feeling again. It doesn't really matter what it is, but I want to be able to commit to one thing and be like, oh, this is the one thing I want to keep working at every single day. And I haven't been able to find that recently. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't, something that doesn't click. And I'm wondering whether I should keep waiting for that click or see if I could force myself to become hyper obsessed with something. I don't know. Pogs are a big thing in my generation. Junior high gets to the point where they're a band. Hyperfixations fuel passions, keep depression away. Hey, yeah, I need to find one. I don't know why though. It's hard for me to settle down again. It's a nice type of natural high, yeah. When you sell all the bird to your last hyperfixation to have money to spend on your new hyperfixation. I don't know. I feel like I've been in a state of wanting more, but not really sure what that more is, you know? And I haven't been able to like really settle down and be like, I like this. I want to keep doing more of this specific thing, you know? Cozy Josie, Okwedi, thank you for everything, my membership. Cozy's been moving his back to his desk close to 2 inches a day until he can stream before he realizes. Thank you so much for the membership, Okwedi. I know that feel. All crafting related now, just a material hoarding problem. Does the more include taking certain risks? There's a few risks I want to take. I can't tell those. I can't say those yet. It's like a wish. If I say it out loud, it defeats it removes the magic from the wish. And hyperfixation is pretty time consuming though. It could be an obstacle. In a way, yes, but I guess I guess like there is a bit of a like a negative connotation to hyperfixation. I just want something to be passionate. I want something to be passionate over or for about. I don't know. Like I used to play Apex a lot, and I used to like really be good at it. But that was like back in 2017, I think 2018, like during the beta. And then I don't know. Like I feel like there's not one thing I can commit to, and where it's because of streaming, you know, a passion for fashion. Maybe pick up a hobby, yeah. But I feel like I need like a hobby that's like social, more social. What made you stop playing? Honestly, it was a little bit of FOMO. I got the feeling that Apex was kind of whittling away. Like the popularity was waning, and people weren't really excited about Apex anymore. So I kind of just like, I think it was around the time when I started switching, was like when things got busy for me. So that combined with it seemed like less people are playing Apex, and you know, I'm getting busy, so I didn't really feel the need to play anymore, and then just kind of spiral from there into like a feedback loop, and to the point of where I just don't play anymore at all. Yeah, easy for me to get competitive when I have something else to compete with, right? Sounds like you need an MMO. But I don't know which one to like settle down with. It's really difficult for me to like justify an MMO because of all the time, like just the amount of time it would take to invest into the MMO, and the fact that it's really difficult to stream MMO games. Unless, like, I know there's Final Fantasy 14 chat. I know there's Final Fantasy 14, but I don't know if I can stream it. That's the thing, you know? Like, if it's a game I have to spend maybe, like, 3-4 hours a day on, I want to be able to stream it, but MMO streaming is really difficult. Gonna stream your point of view for the custom? Yeah. We'll be using PNGs, I believe. Delilah, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful night. Wonderful day or night. Happy time zones. Whichever. Happy time zones. Please fill in and circle the appropriate time zone for your location, your local region. I'd reach up to FF14 so fast if you played. I don't know if I could. I tried. I really tried. I could not get through to even level 60, I believe, is the thing. Like, it's free to play until 60 or something. I really tried, but I could not. It's just too much of a grind. Flying Alter might be able to give you tips on making FF14 streams fun. I feel like it's mostly just Zatsus, right? Monster Hunter. I was talking about that to the boys. I feel like Monster Hunter was too much of a time commitment. It's now to level 70. Yeah, I got to like 30, and then I stopped. I just could not. More plans for a field trip or horror games if I get the perms for them. If I get the perms, but I'm gonna be honest, I have not put in any recent perms. Not too many. And I think you should check out PAX Day. I'm not familiar with it. So the alpha stage well looks pretty promising. Ooh. Yeah. You think you'd ever do a Stardew Valley stream? Maybe. Would Stardew Valley? Is Stardew Valley known for backseaters? I worry about it, but maybe No Man's Sky. I don't know if we have perms for that. Do we have perms for No Man's Sky? Might be able to check it out. EP, yeah, I'm always EP chat. I can't help it. I'm just like super EP. You interested in Last of Us? Not particularly, but mostly it's because it's a console exclusive, so I don't feel the need to play a game that's console exclusive. I can't afford a PS5 right now because I'm saving up for something else right now. Oh. BE. No Man's Sky. I've never played. I've only seen like the controversy of No Man's Sky, but I've never actually seen gameplay of it. Have you played Abzu? I have. It's a very refreshing game. It's really nice. Oh, would you play Walking Dead? Honestly, probably not. Man, I feel like a downer because I'm just really turning down. I know chat's like giving me a lot of these recommendations, and I really appreciate it. Because like chat's pretty usually spot on with their recommendations. But I'm sorry if I come across like a big downer right now. I just know I'm like aware of myself, and like I kind of know a few things. Like I don't know, like I can kind of like foresee myself not enjoying a game if I like it didn't click the first time. So I apologize for coming across like a downer, just kind of turning down all these recommendations. But it's not that I'm like just, you know, complaining for the sake of complaining. It's just, I don't know. I don't get that spark, you know? I don't get that like, oh, I really want to do this. Things like that. Ninja suggestions, I like it more. Have you played Inscription? No. I wanted to put it on my schedule, but then I found out that it's like a 6-hour long game, which for me ends up being like 9 to 12 hours. Gotta find that spark again. That's what I've been saying. It's hard for me to find that like one hyperfixation that's like started with the spark. I don't know, it's been weird. It needs more ghost racing games. I want there to be more ghost racing games. I don't know, like a speed dating game where you have like Ouija boards and then you are able to like summon and then you go in a circle to like speed date with like entities. I think that'd be kind of cool. Play D&D or any TTRPG? Not really. I used to a long time ago, but not anymore. And yeah, we did finish Signalis. Ice here, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams. Is Minecraft your latest fixation? Not really, but more like I just have a small second wind of wanting to finish the projects. Also, I after playing Exit 8, that like kind of like the subway kind of hallway walking simulator game. After playing Exit 8, I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to build that kind of stuff because I know you want to have like, you know, that white tiled hallway with a little yellow like walking strip. I want to do that. I want to make that in Minecraft. So I want to take down the stations I have and replace them with all the tiles. An infinite corridor. If I could, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. But yeah, it looks really cool. Build liminal space in Minecraft. I really want to, but I have no idea how. I don't know how to do that in Minecraft because you'd have to clear out multiple chunks, you know? Oh, wait, chat. Dry Martinis, thank you so much for re-upping the membership. Quiddy. Life/work is hard enough. Play what makes you happy. You'll be here for the journey. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's odd, chat. It's odd. Once, like, playing games becomes a job, I don't know. I think some creators, some streamers are able to get away with it. But like I've noticed like a change. Like for me, I thought to myself that I like, oh, you know, once I get there, it'll be all peachy, you know. But I don't know. I've noticed the different feelings, you know. So yeah, it's not just a pastime. Played Sucker for Love. I've seen it. It's somewhere on there, but I haven't scheduled it in yet. You know what liminal space is? Yeah, liminal space. I don't think it's like an actual thing. It's like a thing that the internet has kind of named, like empty shopping malls during the middle of the day, or like the back rooms, places like that. There's like a whole bunch of liminal space games that I wanted to play, but they're all like no perm games, sadly. There was one, I believe it was like a shopping mall, but it was empty, and the only thing that you would hear was like the jingles from a shopping mall, and it looked really cool. Yeah. How about some roguelike games? We recently got like Binding of Isaac perms, right? I remember Altair being super happy about that. I'm not really sure. What kind of roguelike games are there? Like, I know Hades is one, but I was never good at Hades. Won't you talk about another Fatal Frame game? I don't know if I could do another Fatal Frame game, sadly. If chat remembers, the last time we played Fatal Frame, it had to be unmonetized, and a whole week of unmonetized streams ended up being a little bit spooky for me. So I don't know if I could do another Fatal Frame. And not only that, the permissions, getting the permissions to play those for those 3 days specifically was already enough of an effort. So Slay the Spire. I think Altair's mentioned that a couple of times too, maybe? Or was it the one with the other boys? Cultison? Oh, not familiar with that one. Cuisinier? Comfy-ish game of running a restaurant with roguelike dungeons. Wait, isn't that just Recettear? I remember playing Recettear a long time ago, and you're operating a merchant shop for adventurers, I think, and you have to go out and adventuring to collect like materials and stuff. Recettear's so good. Yeah, capitalism. Oh. I remember being very cute. I love the art style of it, but then never really played too much of it. Cuisine was fun, not so much story. There was another one, I think. Potionomics? Or was it Potion Permit? I forget. 2 potion games came out real close to each other, and I get both of them conflated because they have similar themes. I do play Cuisinier. Ooh. Moonlighter? Do we have perms for Moonlighter? Focused on dungeon calls and Recettear. Potionomics was good. Potion Permit? One of those two. Or maybe both. Wait. One of those is the one that has like the 3D pixel, or one of them is pixel art, and the other one has like 3D animations that are like really pretty. And then there's like, what's the other one? I forget. Oh no. It's like a point and click, but you brew potions. You like identify plants, and then you brew potions with the plants. I forget what it's called. That's Potion Craft. Yeah, there's Potion Craft. And there was another one, wasn't there? Where like, it wasn't Potion Craft, it was another similar potion-like game. I forget. Oh, I can't, my brain's not working right now, chat. I'm still EP. Runcia, Okoye, thank you for repeating the membership. Welcome back. Strange Horticulture, there it is. Yeah. Strange Horticulture. Good night, Shinri. Good night, chat. Hope everyone has a good day. Mina, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful night. Please get lots of sleep. Like 10 potion games came out last year. Yeah, they did. Lots of conflating. They all mixed up together in my brain. You ever played Rusty Lake? Oh gosh, that's right. We have perms for Rusty Lake, don't we? I never ended up scheduling them. I don't feel like a desire to play though. I want to. I've enjoyed playing Rusty Lake. I believe I played Rusty Lake Hotel. I played that one. I was told it's like in the middle of the series, so like things didn't make sense for me, but oh, what's going on? I hear my pupper barking. I don't know My biscuit's barking. Hello. Thank you so much for re-upping the membership. Okoidi. Good morning, good night, guys. Yeah. Good morning, good night. To be fair, things don't make much sense in that at any point in the series. I kind of feel, I don't know. My thought is, I'm caught in between this weird feeling where how do I explain this sensation? I want to do things, but I want to do things that are like the opening month, like the debut month, I think. Does that make sense? I want to go back to my debut month when I was playing the games I was playing back then and like talking about the things I was talking back then. I want to do things that feel fresh. I just feel more like natural, like me. I don't know. What genre or title would you light your fire to hyperfixate? If I had to be honest, probably some kind of crafting open world survival game. But those are very bad or very difficult to get right, so a lot of them end up being pretty bad. But I could hyperfixate on those. Find the fire again, yeah. I don't know, it's on. We'll support you no matter what you want to play. Wee. Stay for only an hour, then stop. I couldn't. I wish I could, though. And the thing is, like, for me at least, I know like I have to stream for at least an hour before everyone trickles in, because it takes time for people to stop by. More Rust. I'm gonna be honest. I can't. I have to keep Rust off my mind, because it's one of those things where I will get super hyper fixated on it for that week, and then I'll burn out, and I just won't be able to, I won't want to play anymore. And he played Raft. Oh, I loved Raft. I already finished Raft on my own. I guess I could do like solo, like one person Raft. It'll be really like quiet. Definitely gonna recommend No Man's Sky. A story writing stream. I'm really bad at writing. I can come up with concepts, but I can't actually like write the stream though. Ever tried Deep Rock Galactic? I hear it's a multiplayer game. You get easily bored. I believe so. I think it's a thing that's happened more recently nowadays. You guys get perms for Lethal Company? No. The boys and I have been playing off stream though. It's a lot of fun. It's so much fun, but we still haven't gotten perms for it. We're waiting on it. Ah, man. Think you'll enjoy Lobotomy Corporation? Maybe. I think Fleon touched it for a little bit. I might ask him about that. Have you tried racing games? I don't really like racing games. I hate to say it. It's like the one genre, or like racing games and sports games are the two genres of games I just kind of mentally check out for. I don't really pay attention to those. Shinri loved it. Ooh. I don't know if you get the perms with Fear and Hunger 2. No, we couldn't even get perms for Fear and Hunger 1, I believe. And we can't use mods, so unfortunately, no. Street Fighter. I think Flan's been trying to get me into playing Street Fighter, but I'm not that great. He's not a Mario Kart enjoyer. I'm okay with, okay. I'm fine with Mario Kart because it's silly and it feels like a game. I don't really like the hyper ultra realistic car games. Like the last car game that I played was Burnout Paradise, I think. But that was more because it was just silly, like a sandbox. It was just nonsense. And like that was really silly and I like that. But all the racing games where it's like the big selling point is look at how hyper realistic this car is. It's like, I don't know. I don't know, it feels weird. Like I want that sideways movement. And being in a car feels very limiting because you can only go forward and then you turn slightly, but it doesn't, it feels really constraining to me. A silly little game for a silly little guy, man. It's been 3 months since the longing now that you bring it up. The longing, oh my goodness. I'm a little bit worried about that game though, because I almost fall asleep myself playing it. Thought you like it because you can destroy other cards. What about Rocket League? No. Rocket League I don't like playing because of a different issue. It's not because of the car issue, it's because of the commitment issue. And the commitment issue is that it's way too intimate. That's why I don't like Rocket League. It's a 2v2. I don't want to be like in a game where a complete stranger is like, okay, I'm counting on you to be like 50% of our team effort, and I'm like, I don't know how to play the game. I don't want to end up dragging, you know, half the team down. It's too intimate. It's too scary. There's a lot of responsibility, right? I would rather play like a 5v5 MOBA or like, you know, Valorant or whatever, you know, where it's less of a commitment of an issue, and it, like, you know, you're only contributing 20% to the team's victory, right? It's not 50%, and it's too much, you know? I get stage fright. Yeah. It's 3v3, even worse. Now I have 2 people looking at me. Or is it 4v4? I don't know. I thought it was 2v2, wasn't it? It could be 3v3, but yeah. How about Danganronpa? I don't think we can get perms for that. Do we? If we do, it'll probably end up being like Raincoat, where it's just limited to like the first chapter. Ever tried TFT? I have tried TFT. It's alright. I don't know. I like it when I can turn my brain off with those, but I'm not sure how much of a good stream game that is anymore. I feel that so much when I played Apex. You want to commit to a game without the commitment part? It sounds like that, doesn't it? I don't know. It feels easier for me to play games where there isn't much commitment per match, per round. It's kind of why I like playing. I don't know if you can hear that, chat. It's garbage day here in Elysium. They're picking up the garbage. What was it? Like, I want each of the rounds, each of the matches to be short and like non-committal, but I want to commit to the game itself as opposed to like each individual round. Yeah, it's it's just noise happening outside. I'll have to see you play stealth games. Oh, I wish we could get Metal Gear Solid perms. I wish we could. The Hitman games. I think we have perms for that one, right? But Animal Crossing, I have to admit I've been burned out on Animal Crossing. I can't do it. I played Animal Crossing so much during the Panini that I cannot anymore. Time has gone by. I'm burnt out on it. And like the number one thing that burned me out on it is just how slow Animal Crossing is, unfortunately. The fact that you can only do 1 square of an interaction per second, it's too slow. Like trying to build a pathway between 2 houses takes so long, I could not do it. Yeah, put 500 hours into the Panini. Don't think I'll touch it again. Same. When I had to start terraforming, I was out. Yeah, exactly. Same here. I started terraforming and then I had to quit. I seen some people talking about like the respawn mechanic for rocks, and like the way that apparently the way you get rocks to spawn in a very specific place in your on your island is to terraform it. So you terraform it so that the entire island, it no longer becomes a valid space for rock spawns, and then you leave one space, like a little small circle, that's not terraformed. But in order to do that, you have to remove everything on the island and completely terraform it. And like, apparently it takes like a day of non-stop just digging or setting up cliffs, and I was like, I can't do that. I don't have time anymore. I had to stop Animal Crossing. I was becoming a chore. Exactly. Yeah. My sister did that. Oh, man. More props. All the power to you if you're able to do that, but I didn't have the patience. Can you stream games that are match 3 or something close to match 3? Maybe? I don't know if we have a specific perms for... It would have to depend on the perms of the games. Sounds easier to terraform in Minecraft than Animal Crossing. It really is. It really is. I just built around the rocks. A mass editor. That's right. I remember people making during the panini, someone had made a fan made like a fake update where it changed all of the quality of life stuff. Oh my gosh. I remember seeing the video and I was like, if only this was true, if only it was real. Think you playing The Sims again would be so funny. Maybe? I haven't played The Sims. I don't really know how to play. I don't really know how to play The Sims. And I feel that Battle's already done like Sim Saturday. Sim Sunday? Saturday? His series of The Sims, he's already done it. So I don't know if mine would be anywhere like fun to watch. It'd probably end up being similar things anyway, same shenanigans. Story games. I've been waiting for a good story game. Ever since this is a character animation for each square terraform. Yeah, right. That's why I don't like it. So slow. Much slow. Can get my inspection done, so I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by, Astroloman. Have a good inspection. Do you prefer story-driven games? I do if they can be finished in like 3 hours. I really like big games, but I find that my own personal feeling is that the streams I do that are shorter tend to do better. Like they feel better to complete. It's easier to kind of finish and like go back over and pick over the story if it's something I can finish in one stream as opposed to like 3 to 4 streams. And we had to pick up Subnautica. Oh no, Subnautica Below Zero too. Wait, there's so many things, chat. Would Terraria spark any interest? A little bit, but right now my priority is more on the Minecraft because the Armis boys are here. I want to see if we can get like a Minecraft thing going, but maybe in the future. Just drop by to say that you have really nice handwriting. Thank you. Thank you. How hard is it to get perms for visual novels? Honestly, it's about the same. It's about the same. When it comes to like getting perms, most of the games are pretty much similar. Nobody's a good point in clicking, but I don't think they'll allow it. No. So many short horror games, but I assume permission is trouble. Yeah. One of my favorite things to do is to go onto Twitch and just see like the random people on Twitch who stream indie horror games. And there's this one Twitch streamer that I watch, or I watch like a whole bunch of actually. But they play a lot of indie horror games, and it's so much fun watching them play and just kind of think about just the story, logicking out how the monsters work or how the entities work and everything. And one of my favorite things is the fact that they're able to play all these indie games one after the other. Like they'll stream for like 8 hours and they'll go through like 20 different horror games, or maybe they find one and they just kind of latch onto it and they play one game for like 8 hours. I don't know, it's really fun. I kind of miss that though. I want to be able to like have like, oh hey, we have, you know, a smorgasbord of 25 indie games. They're all like 10 minutes long and we're gonna just blitz through them all, you know? I want to do that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is really fun because you're getting a little taste of everyone's games. You will not be able to get perms for Fatamoru, but I hope you can check it out, Fatamoru, because the story is beautiful. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, indie horror streams are so fun though. A couple of games in one stream. Yeah. Can we explain Minecraft athletic meetings? Expect Minecraft athletics meetings with the boys? Maybe. I don't think so. I've seen like Minecraft events happening around, but I'm not sure if the boys would be that interested in it. I would have to make an actual thing for the boys to get interested in it. Like I have to go and like do what Magni did and like make an actual jump course so that like people want to do something in it, you know. Oh, excuse me. Do you guys want to try that? You know? The big limitation right now is it's one game per stream. If I want to switch games and I want to play something else, I have to make a new waiting room. It's gonna be super clunky, but chat, do you guys want to try that? Like, it's gonna be a lot of redirecting. Like, I'll get like a list of maybe 8 to 10 indie games, and they'll be like 20 minutes long at most. Maybe not even 20 minutes. Like, some of them will be like 5 minutes long. The VODs will be super short. But we might as well try. I don't know. It's gonna be difficult to set up for me, but sure, why not? Yeah, why not? We can try it. We can try it. It's gonna be a trip. 20 minutes for others, 40 minutes for you. Nah, like, I mean, these games are like short, like very, very short. Let's experiment. Yeah. Remember, Beth, you played short game? There's a few. Well, no, because most of it was, we got the permission to play multiple games as long as they're from the same developer. So if it's the same dev for each of the games, then you can include them all in one go. It's if you're switching developers or switching publishers that we need to go and make a new game, unfortunately. 30 to 40? I don't think it'll be 30 to 40. That's the thing, though. Do it on Twitch and put the video on YouTube. No, each individual video has to be it. So if I did it on Twitch, I would have to manually go and chop it all up. So it'll be easier for me to just make multiple waiting rooms, unfortunately. It's just like hashtag just corpo things. I'm in different waiting rooms. You can only attach one game to the stream only. Yeah, exactly. So one game per stream. I'm not allowed to change games in the middle. That's why if you check out the bottom in the description, we have that game permission section. Each of the VOD has to be that game, and it has to show that off. So, yeah. Oh. We could try it out. I mean, we might as well, because it's either that or like we just keep playing, like we just keep doing the same thing we do. We might, you know what? I did say that in 2024, I want to try something different. I want to push my boundaries. I want to do things that are uncomfortable for me, but will help grow my like comfort zone. So yeah, if you sort them right, it'll be easy for VOD viewers to catch up to. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Be brave. Yeah. We'll have fun. We'll try it. Put it on the playlist afterwards. Oh, I should. I need to. Oh my god. Ooh. Still yawning. It's been like an hour and a half. Sorry, Chad. Let me. Gotta dash, gotta hang out for a bit. Sardonisms, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful day. And rocks for you, so Quiddy. 2024 will be challenging you for week 2. Let's do our best. Yeah, let's go. Black Sasaki, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. I get some hearts in chat for the gifted membership. Yeah, I want to make 2024 like a big year. I want to do more. It's oh gosh, my brain. My train of thought just vanished. It didn't derail, it just vanished. It was on the tracks 1 second, and then the next second it just gone. I have no idea where my brain was going there. What was it? 2024. I want to make 2024 like a fun year. I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do more. Like, there's the idea of wanting to do more that's there. Try a karaoke stream. I want to, but there's I'm waiting for a specific time. I'm aiming for maybe March. I know it's like a long time away. But like I'm aiming for March to do like another karaoke stream. So keep an eye out for that. Any Christmas horror games around? Not that I know of. Not too many. Can't think about it. I'm gonna forget about it. The karaoke thing in March though. Specific time? Any reason? No, just I think in March I'll have time. 2024 is a good leap year too, so I think it's a good way to leap. Oh, that's a cute way to think about it. Yeah. Can I miss your karaoke stream? I only did like one, didn't I? One or I think it was just one. I want to do more. I want to do more though. More time to practice. Yeah. I've done like 2. Have I done 2? Honestly, thinking about description will probably not much longer than your Signalis stream. Man, I miss Signalis. There's this one person on Instagram, I think. Instagram and Twitter, I believe, that makes a whole bunch of fan-made Signalis animations, and it's so cute. Oh my god, my heart. I just love seeing the characters in Signalis. The style, the design, the aesthetics, the world. Oh, it's so nice. I love it. I love it. Heard you yawn and I yawn as well. Yeah, sorry about that. I yawn a lot. I get very sleepy and EB. March is my birthday month, so yeah. Let's go. The animations are really good. They are amazing. Crimson Snow was a horror Christmas stream. Ooh, I'll take a look and see if we have. I'll see if we have perms running. Peko AG, hello. Thank you so much for reopening the membership. Welcome back, Okwedi. Thank you for being my in-flight entertainment. Let's go. Hope you have a safe flight. The lore goes so deep. Yeah, it does. People come play Signalis, lured by the cute lesbian robots, end up trapped by the body horror game. There's something about the aesthetics about Signalis that's so nice. The blood splotches, it's not just blood, it's like the nanite fluid thing. And like the rust, I don't know, something about it's just so good. I love how grimy it gets at parts. Oh my god. Highly recommend Pony Island, which is the same creator as Inscription. Revealed it's getting a sequel. Ooh. Oh. Trailer for Crimson Snow is spooky. I think I look at it, yeah. Heard horror for. Whatever. I heard horror first, only found out about the romance later. The romance hurt my Kokoro. My heart. It could not. Darkness, oppressive, imperialistic aesthetic of organization, and cassette sci-fi make a good combo. Something about cassette sci-fi. I want to do a thing with cassettes. I love the aesthetic. I don't know, it's something about it's really nice. Gonna say Koyasumi, have a nice day, shooting Kois. Earl Grey milk tea, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful night. Please get lots of sleep. So couldn't you make arrangement for your housemates for karaoke instead of waiting for them to leave? I could, but they also like work. So just like casually like, hey, I want to karaoke. So can you guys like go work at a Starbucks at like 9 p.m.? I don't know, it's weird. It's just awkward. So I don't know. I could just maybe ask them to leave, see if they're okay with it, but it's like, it's such a weird time though, you know? Like if they're out during the day, that would make sense. Cause like, you know, like I'd be working and, you know, Starbucks is open during the day, right? But if I kick them out at like 6 p.m. when they're here trying to eat dinner, I don't know, it just feels like a really weird ask to like ask strangers. I mean, like we're housemates, but like we're not like best buds, you know? Is this a guy thing? I don't know if it's a guy thing or not, but like it's possible for us to like live in a house with people and then just like never really know them, but just understand that we're kind of like on a chill basis, you know, like that kind of stuff. I wasn't good friends with my housemates in college. Yeah, like we're here because like it mutually helps us to save rent and everything, to split it up, right? But we're not like best friends, you know? That's an everyone thing. That's just being in school. Yeah, you just go habitate. Doesn't mean you're being friends. Yeah, so like we're not like I know the Vanguard boys way more than the housemates, despite the fact that I've lived here with my housemates for longer, you know? Definitely a college roommate thing, maybe. Yeah. My first year dorm was like that. My place is only a place to sleep to me. Some, yeah, for me too. Like I just kind of work here, and then the other people just they also live here, kind of. So for me, it feels like a very strange ask of strangers. You know, asking to join in the karaoke. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. You know, like Battle's be like, "Hey, here's my twin," right? And Haka's like, "Here's my brother," and I'm like, "Hey, here are my housemates. They don't know anything about VTubers. They don't know anything, but like here they are." Had the experience of 3 class schoolmates before. We stayed in a house and together for a month. Didn't bother each other unless it's about eating. You should eat together. Yeah. Spending living with people you know well and talking from experience. I want to find a place that's just myself. I want to move out to another place that's just myself. Altair has been talking to me about ideas that he has, and it's like, oh, those sound like such great ideas. I want to do those too, you know? And I want to move out, chat. And watch a Biscuit collab. I don't think she understands. She doesn't really like technology too much. She doesn't really pay attention to technology. Man, living alone is honestly free. I've lived with housemates for so many years of my life that I miss. Like I lived once for 1 year on my own, back in college when I moved out. But every other year I've had housemates, and I want my own place now. You know, I want to enter a house and just have it be quiet, like absolutely no sound, like full privacy. Ah, man. I want that. I want that. The freedom of living alone. Yeah. I've kind of given up on the idea. Well, maybe not given up, more like put a pause. I put a pause on the idea of like owning property. I have made peace with the idea that I'll probably just end up renting for the rest of my life. Like it has come as a peace to me. But now it's just kind of like, you know, if I'm gonna rent, I might as well rent, but I want to rent alone, you know? So yeah, moving away from interesting horse neighbors. I'm sure if I move out, I will have more characters too. Like there will be other type of neighbors, you know? Man, it's rough, Chad. It's rough. For now, though, I just want my own. Like, I want my own place. I want to be able to do ASMR, like in the middle of the day, just to record. You know, like not to stream it, but just to record it because I want to try a few things, like practice with like triggers and stuff. But I can't do that if it's loud and noisy during the day. You know, your galloping neighbor. Hope you get your dream home with freedom. I hope so too. I hope everyone is able to. If you have a chance, would you pick a regular new house or a house with a dark background? Honestly, I just pick a regular house. Okay, wait. I've been thinking about, just to kind of inspire me to like work harder and do more, I've been thinking about what I want to do with my like house, apartment or whatever, like my working space. I want to go. Hello, chat. Hello, are we back? Hi, everyone. Where's my stream? Where's it going? No, please. Hello, chat. I'm back. Sorry about that. Are we back? Are we back? Hello, chat. Hello. Konnichiwa. See, this is another reason why. This is another reason I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. It's only during the winter time when the internet gets like this. It's, man. What do you want to go and get? I want a place where I can turn one of my bedrooms, like, I don't know, rent like a 2-bedroom place. I know it's gonna be very pricey, but that's like in my dream. In my dream, I like to rent out a place and then turn one of the beds or one of the bedrooms into a dedicated streaming room. you know? Like, no furniture. I want the entire place to have like the 3D tracking. I want like the little cameras, the motion tracker cameras in all corners of the room, like the entire place. I want that entire place to be like a recording studio, like sound treatment on the walls. I want like the studio booth, like dampening stuff, the bass traps, the echo cancellation foam on the walls, like I want to be able to sing. I want to practice karaoke in that room and scream at the top of my lungs and have it sound treated so well that my neighbors don't hear. Like, that's what I want, you know? Like, turn a place into like a dedicated, like, even go as far as to have like a proper green screen. Oh, wait, not even, well, no, hang on, I think it would have to be a green screen. Yeah, it would have to be green screen. Like, I want a green screen. Like, I want the walls, I'll paint it green. So the entire wall would always be a permanent green screen. So that I could like film things in it, you know? Like, that would be so cool. Gerard apparently has his room soundproofed. See, that's what I want. That's what I need. I want that. I have to go like sound treat an entire room. I want to have like the proper sound dampening, like the heavy panels. Oh my goodness, I could install a disco ball in the middle of it and set up one of those like really big massive speakers and then have karaoke bars, like the little karaoke machines. That's what I want, chat. That's what I want. And you can scream like him. I can't. They can really make soundproofing with his voice, yeah. Yeah, I want a disco ball too. I don't know. Man. Daddy do with the dance. Right? Wouldn't that be so cool? Wouldn't that be super cool? Like dancing on the green screen and like capturing the motions. It'd be so much fun. The spark for desiring a perfect room of her is real. I want it to be like the perfect streaming room. You know, that's what I want. Man. But that's a dream. That's like, it's a long dream. It's far away, far away. Maybe in the future. Oh. One day. I don't know. First things first though, you know, like priority, right? Gotta like focus on the things in the right order. They get the cops calling them for screaming. Oh my goodness. I don't know, maybe just overpower the sound treatment. Good to have a dream, one day it'll come true. I think it's not just that dream, but like I want that like freedom to just be comfortable in my own space without other people around it. I kind of miss that. Oh. Let that one day be next year. Oh, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I hope everyone's dreams come true. Let's do a stream where we talk about our goals. Like, okay, full disclosure, I've never really been one for New Year's resolutions. I've always made them, but I've never kept them, you know? But why don't we have a stream where we talk about New Year's resolutions and we can all try to keep each other accountable, be a little accountability buddies, and then I'll talk about my dreams and goals and expectations for next year, and then Chat can also come up with theirs too, and then we could all do a little bit of a accountability buddy system to keep each other accountable on it. Yeah. My dream is to know if isekai is real. Could be real in our hearts. You ready to have hundreds of thousands of accountability buddies? Not really. The thought of it is very intimidating. I will be 100% honest. Very, very intimidating. But I think it might be good, you know? Might be helpful. Doesn't have to be New Year's resolutions, just becoming focused resolutions. That's true, that's true. I've resolved not to make New Year's resolutions. It doesn't have to be like a New Year's thing, doesn't it? You know, just as long as it's a goal that we're all working towards. Well, you did say to do more uncomfortable things. That's like the biggest thing, though. I know I keep saying it, but it's way too easy to be content and comfortable and do the same things you've been doing. But if you keep doing it that way, then at some point you're gonna wake up and be like, whoa, where has the time gone? You know? So yeah, like it's nice, but at the same time gotta be aware of what it ends up doing to you. My experience is not to attach myself in goals and time frames. Just do here and now, or you start never. That's true. That's true too, man. Valley, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful night. Please get lots of rest and sweet dreams. And that theme is better than resolutions. So like your theme can be adventure, and you work towards having all the adventure you want all year. That's cute. I like that. That's really cute. Thinking that recently the year passed by so fast. It did. It really did. Can't believe it's already December. Like, we all knew that time would fly by, and it would like pass us by. Like, it's already December. I can't. No. There's that meme of like trying to, what was it, like how it's already 2024 when I'm still trying to process the trauma of 2022 or something like that, you know? They tried to warn us as kids, but we didn't listen. No, we should have listened. I mean, we did listen, but we just didn't take it to heart. But when I got into the rabbit hole, time just flew. Yeah, same for me too. Like we blinked January to December. My brain's back in 2020. Same. For me, 2021 and 2022 doesn't exist. It's just 2020 part 2 and 3. The meme of the dude blinking for 2022 and ending in 2023, right? And now 2024 is like right on the horizon. Man, still processing it. Being in college again, minus the essay writing. Wow. It really, the panini really did a number on us, didn't it? Man. Yeah. Say, my sense of time is completely whack. It doesn't flow very together anymore. Is back? Am I back? Hello, chat. I can't believe I'm still EP. Ancient Greek insult was "May you live in interesting times," and I get it now. May you live in interesting times. I don't want to be interesting anymore, chat. I don't want to live in interesting times. Let me live in boring times. I want stability. I am tired of living through historic events, chat. I'm tired of it. No more, please. Right? I do not want to live through significant history anymore. I want to live in the time period where people are like, remember that time? Like, I don't know. What's a good time period that many people don't think about? Like the 20s. Guys, remember flappers? Right? There we go. That's it. Is there anything like Art Deco? Beyond that, no one else remembers it, right? It's just like, oh, it was a time, right? I want that. I want the 20s. That's what I want. Like nothing really happened. There's like some kind of a theme, but beyond that, it was just that, right? And then there's like the Great Depression in the 30s, you know? But you don't really know too much about it exactly. The roaring 20s, not the roaring 20s. Rar. Late 20s was the Great Depression, something like that, right? It's like the 30s-ish, isn't it? I want my 90s back. I want the 90s aesthetic back. I think the fun transition period between analog to digital, that was a fun time. I miss that, you know? Man. And now we're in our 20s here. 2020s. It's not the same. Ah. Oh, yeah. Dial-up noises intensify. I miss the optimism of the late 90s. Same. I miss that too. I want the flavor of the 90s. Everything tasted vaguely orange. It's weird, but I understand that. I understand it. Skirt over jeans, layers times 5. I remember watching, wasn't it a video essay about the fashion of the Disney Channel back then, and how shows like, was it iCarly and all that, they had a very distinct style that was super layery, super like clashing contrasting colors that like very bright and bold, and how it became like a recognizable aesthetic. I remember watching that. Imperium, thank you for the super chat. Speaking of analog to digital, I've been converting old video 8 tapes to from the 90s to digital. Let's go. That's really nice. That's really sweet. Hope they're all able to preserve and hold on to all those memories. Let's go. If you slap yourself, maybe the eepiness will go away. I'm too low energy to slap. Remember the colored ketchups? I only know of them. I've never had them myself. In 1999, I was moving into 2000. Everyone was worried it was the end of the world as they know it. I remember that. I remember it. The whole Y2K fear, like, oh no, our fledgling PCs will not be able to handle the times change. Everything will go to 000, and the world will end. What ketchups? Colored ketchups. There's like blue, green, purple ketchup, like different colors. Wasn't that Shrek ketchup? Yeah, the Shrek ketchup too. Y2K aesthetic is in now. Is it? It feels weird. It's odd to think that an aesthetic that I saw growing up as a child is like an outfit now. It's odd to think about it that way. Y2K is coming back. Do you know what I want to see come back? What was that woman's name? Lisa Frank, who does like the art work, the art stuff, like the art of the 90s. I forget what it's called. Yeah, that one. I want to see that aesthetic, the Lisa Frank aesthetic, come back. Like the random animals and like the random like lines and lights and shapes. I don't know. Tie-dye, not tie-dye. It's a Lisa Frank thing. It's a very specific aesthetic. It looks kind of jumbled, but it's really like yeah, maximalist overload. Yeah. Oh, hello, Haka. Konnichiwa. Hello, Hakitos. Hello. Hello, Hakitos. Konnichiwa. Hope everyone is having a good Friday. I'm sorry, I'm still eepy. I've been like sleeping, but oh, Kalka. Hello. Konnichiwa. Hey, Haka. How did the figure model building? Was it? It's not Gunpla, because I don't think it was Gundam. I think it was Mega Man, Dark Mega Man you were making. I hope it went well. Did you get in the Mimimis? I went to sleep at like 3, and then I woke up at 4, and then I tried to sleep again, and I fell asleep at 5, and I woke up at 8. And then from 8 to like 8:50, I was like in the transitional period of, or like going to sleep and then waking up, falling back asleep and waking up. So his camera died. Oh no. This is like the second time the camera's had issues, hasn't it? Aka, no. I hope it's able to fix it. Hope it's not damaged or anything. Still feeling the trauma of getting hit in the face with the party poppers that one time. Camera lasted 4 hours and said nope. Oh no. Hopefully he's able to get it fixed soon. Oh. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you have a good day. Oh, chat. It's been 2 hours now. I think I was gonna go and end it today right here. We have a big collab later today. Moo, Okori, thank you for reaping the membership. Okori, 3 months gifted memby. Thank you, Koi. 3 years for me, so let's go eat. Love you, Shinri. Thank you for stopping by. Get lots of sleep, Moon. And yeah, the Kois are super generous. Thank you all so much for so many gifted memberships all the time. Thank you. Yeah, we have a Tempest versus VG versus, I don't know, not VG. It's Tempest. It's Tempest versus Armis. That HQ VG distinction is gone now. We're all just Tempest. So it's Tempest versus Armis, and we'll be playing Party Animals. That one. Yeah. So yeah. I forget who's streaming. Usually I don't put it on my schedule if I'm not going to be streaming. But this time I kind of just absentmindedly did it. I won't be streaming. I think it'll be on another boys stream, but I forget who. Yeah, the distinction's gone. Been gone for a while. Yeah, maybe Battle Octavio. So yeah, I won't be streaming my point of view, but I'll be on there with the boys stream. So yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. Chat, you guys are always on top of things. Thank you for catching that. Bell for Tempest, Octavia for Armis. Yeah. Alright. I don't think I have anything else. We have that, and then like Apex Customs on Saturday. So please watch out for us, and hopefully we have a lot of fun with it. Yeah. Alright, chat. Thank you all for stopping by. See you soon. Later in the afternoon for the collab. Koyasumi. Oh, yeah. I want to ask chat for a thing, but I don't know how to word it because Mana-chan will bonk me if I ask it directly. But I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, that's right. Before I forget, let me go ahead and I'm gonna make a small community post for Pilgrim Kois and up, so tier 2 and up, for the little sneak peek at a thing that's being made. So keep your eyes open after the stream. I'll toss it in there, and then I'll be good tweeted by that too. Want your credit card number? No, I'm not good with numbers. I wouldn't be able to memorize it all. But no, please keep your credit card information safe. Yeah. All right, let's see. I think Ruse should be streaming right now. His stream, the schedule said it started at 11, so I'll send you over. Oh, wait, no. I think Ruse postponed his stream because he wanted to get some sleep. He canceled it. Okay. Let me send you over to who's coming up next. Waiting rooms. Where's Flayon's next? Where's Flayon's waiting room? Flayon, where's your waiting room? I don't see it. I don't see it in the waiting rooms. Chat, where are the waiting rooms? Boys, where are your waiting rooms? Okay, there it is. I found it. Okay, we'll send you over to Flays. Bye, everyone. Sorry, I'm blind. I couldn't find it. There it is. Okay. Koyasumi.